Charlie, you know, a lot of people know you for Let It Rip, Fox 2 News with Hugh Perkins, but you're also a lawyer.
Yeah.
You're also a lawyer. He's also a lawyer.
Amen.
Amen.
Tell us about your law career, and when did you get into lawyering? What were some of your top cases? Some of your top cases that you had. We're going to open up like that.
Yeah, well, I mean, I am a lawyer, and I still practice law. Although, I mean, I have to admit, a little difficult to go to court now. But I have an office actually my office is about 3 miles from where we are taping this.
Wow.
I'm right in here. I'm in this area. I grew up in this area. My father was a lawyer. And I think I kind of got the lawyer bug bitten on me, whatever. When I saw him when I was a young child, he would come home and he would have all the papers scattered out all over, and I would look and I'd say, you know, what are you doing? What are you doing? And I just started kind of getting into that. And being a lawyer and being on television or radio, and it's really, a lot of it's the same thing. It's talking to people. It's communicating with people. And if I represent you, your side has to be put out there in the right way through the law. And you have to understand how far you can get away with, what the law is, and how to make it happen. So I was being a lawyer, being on television, but I practiced law for 25 years. I'm still practicing law. Wow. And I enjoy the law. I like a courtroom. But you know, now I'm doing a little bit more and kind of expanding my horizons a little bit. But the law, I'll never leave the law. And I think, to some extent, I think when if I cover Detroit's bankruptcy, or I cover a big hearing, or if it's a criminal case or civil case, or it doesn't really matter where it is, having that law background is good. And I recommend people, if you want to go into a career, having a knowledge of the law, and it's maybe not, you know, to be a lawyer, criminal justice, something related to the law. Human resources have a lot of labor issues regarding it. The law affects everybody. Even God had laws too, and you read it, and there's law, and you follow that. Bible is like a statute.
Yes,
it doesn't have a whole lot of difference really. We can interpret it differently, and maybe it doesn't agree, but there's the law, and we go from there. It's really the same thing.
Wonderful, wonderful. You're also with Fox 2 News, Let It Rip. I really began to see you in operation last year during the primaries. I've been watching you over the years, but I really thought you really took a strong stand in the 2013 primary election. You didn't compromise with a lot of the things that was going on. We're not going to really get deep into it, but I just want to commend you for the stand that you took.
Amen.
Amen. And I got to commend you for that.
Well, you know, we don't get too specific on it, but you know, if I see an issue there, or I see something that, and Fox 2, I have to say, is very good. They give me a lot of leeway. Assuming I can support if you know, Duggan being kicked off the ballot, was that right or wrong? John Conyers being kicked off the ballot, was that right or wrong? You know, should you try to have an emergency manager? I mean, there are a lot of laws, and some of them are very complicated, and I do like to look at them, read the cases, and support them. And if I can support, even though it may not be all that popular, I like to do that, if I can support it. And during the Kwame era, all those cases, I mean, there were a lot of issues there that were very difficult issues. Kwame had legitimate legal challenges to a lot of things. I mean, we can go on, and every case is like that.
Now, with Fox 2 News, I was just looking here at some research work, and you
don't believe everything you read. That's the first thing.
Your career.
Some Channel 4 there put some good stuff on it. No.